complicated.
Nothing complicated.
Neutral, drive.
Touch
And
of
then
a
you
button.
said once
it's in drive mode, it automatically disengages the handbrake for you. So you
You're
don't still
ready to
have to
go.
struggle with anything like that. It's ready to go.
100%. Before I even go further, even how it changes its gears, it's
Smooth,
swift.
straight away. You actually lose track of what gear you're in.
Exactly, because already I thought, considering this is an 8-speed, confirm. So already I can feel that I've changed 2-3 gears, but it still has.
You wouldn't say it. It doesn't feel like it.
The compression power of this car, despite the fact that you still have a long way to go with gears, but you can still feel it on the accelerator that look, you still can go.
Surprisingly enough, I took this vehicle on the highway yesterday. By the blink of an eye, I was at 145 because you don't feel the gears changing. So in the back of your mind, you're not thinking of counting how many gears you need. So when you just look again, 145 is done and dusted.
Then when you see a 120 kilometer speed limit peg, you're like, oh.
Let's go over to we'll go turn around from the next circle.
Okay. So as I was saying, in terms of comfort, I think these portals are just ending on the suspension.
Look, these portals are just there to see if your tire can flex. I think that's the thing.
And Tunland can flex, because it has the mag.
It's got the mag.
It's got the mag.
It's got the tire size. It's also got the clearance, because I know the clearance is about 220 millimeters above the ground. 210 millimeters with a reinforced belly plate on all of our Tunlands that we've got. Due to the fact of we're living in South Africa.
Exactly.
I mean, look at the size of the circle as well. If you have to go over it in an emergency, you're not going to be able to say, let me first swing past it. You're going to try and go straight. So what you can do is when you hook around, you can see, I'll take you on that circle. We'll go over that circle. Or yeah, we can actually go over this circle.
Over that circle.
And you'll feel the comfort between it flexing, how it performs. And I mean, you felt now as well when it went up that. It flexed, but there was no play. That didn't feel like the car was loose or anything like
even
that.
the camera wasn't shaking. It was still there. So
you'll feel, obviously, if you go over here. It's flexing, but you're not feeling a huge difference in the ride comfort or anything like that.
Exactly. So we have the Android, everything is functional. If you have
nice thing, it is touchscreen as well. So you can select Bluetooth music, you can go back to home screen, you can change the grid on how you want it as well. So you can change it to set it to which your creature comfort. I mean, you can even adjust the seats.
Through the screen.
So obviously you can heated seats, ventilated seats, you can do all of that. So if you say heat ventilation, press it, you're going to start feeling on the driver's seat.
I'm actually feeling something cool here. So if it's really raining, it's winter.
So the nice thing is this is actually a safety feature.
Okay.
So remember, why do cars' windscreens mist up? Is due to the fact that the heat inside is not matching the heat outside.
Outside, yes.
So when you put this heated seats on, it actually helps, how can I say, climatize the vehicle. You can just put it in here. So when you do that, it stops it from misting up, which becomes a safety feature. You don't have to struggle with, can't see where you're going or anything like that.
So this feature will also help with the mist on the windscreen.
Yes, because remember, once you put it on here and you put it on here, you're warming up, which means your aircon doesn't need to be set, or your heater doesn't need to be set.
You can park here.
You can just reverse it in here. So then that way your heater doesn't need to be set so high, which means you're climatizing the inside of the vehicle, and you're
This is
making
a nice
yourself
feature,
comfortable.
my man.
Nice, smooth, and I think you don't need to struggle with the handbrake,
Yeah.
handbrake, this, because what happens 90% of the times with the vehicles?
The camera is working perfectly.
Camera is clean and clear. And as you can see, it's also got the PDC as well. So as you start
So it
getting
will
close to something, it
close.
will even tell you, and it tells you in centimeters as well sometimes.
That look.
So if
something.
someone is pulling up behind you and you've got it on, it will tell you in 103 centimeters or so many centimeters. That's how far you are from the obstacle. So now there it's picking it up, it's just not telling you now how far. But if you look on the driver cluster,
Okay,
it says the 132 centimeters.
centimeters.